big breaking news coming in, which is what we were talking about. Mallikarjun Kharge's statement, which has led to a massive controversy. What did Mallikarjun Kharge say, viewers, when he was approached by a poor farmer? A farmer basically approached Mallikarjun Kharge and spoke about his crop, and that is when Mallikarjun Kharge said, quote unquote, "Don't come here just for publicity. My damage, the crop damage which I have suffered is much worse than yours. You may sustain, but it's difficult for us." And then he goes on to say, "Ask the Prime Minister, the Home Minister about your crop loss." So Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge has stirred a big controversy. Listen in first of all to these controversial remarks by Mallikarjun Kharge.
ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ನೀ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಕರೆ ಬಿತ್ತಿದ್ದಿ? 4 ಎಕರೆ. ನಂದು 40 ಎಕರೆ. ನಂದು ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿ. ನನಗೆ ನೀ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅದೇನು 6 ಆಡದವಳು ಮುಂದೆ 3 ಆಡದವಳು ಮುಂದೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಯ್ತು, ಗೊತ್ತದ. ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಬರಬೇಡ. ನನಗೆ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತದ. ಹೆಸರು ಹೋಗ್ಯದ, ಉದ್ದು ಹೋಗ್ಯದ, ತೊಗರಿ ಹೋಗ್ಯದ. ನೀ ಏನು ಸಸ್ಟೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದು, ನಮಗೆ ಸಸ್ಟೇನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟಿಷ್ಟು ಏರಿಯಾದಾಗ ಬಿಚ್ಚಿ ಮೋದಿ ಶಾಕ್ ಹೇಳಿ ತೊಗರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಲಡ್ ಅದು ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ.
Neha joining us live on the broadcast. Neha, this is extremely shocking to say the least. When a farmer visits Mallikarjun Kharge, approached this farmer at his home, reportedly in Kalaburgi, he was talking about the damage to his crop. That is when Mallikarjun Kharge goes on to talk about how his loss is a lot more, how the farmer should not approach him for quote-unquote publicity. Take us through exactly, this entire sequence. What did Mallikarjun Kharge say to this farmer?
Well, that's right. Quite distressing statements here that have come in now from the AICC chief there, even as you have a farmer approaching him with an issue pertaining to, of course, his land there. You have the AICC chief dismissing this, quite casually, saying that one mustn't come to him for mere publicity, that he's also had, in fact, several acres of land that have been impacted, cropland that have been impacted quite badly. Quite insensitive is what, of course, social media currently is slamming the AICC chief for, stating that, to dismiss a farmer like this, to make a statement like this, of course, is uncalled for, and it really shows the true nature of the Congress party towards farmers. Are all of the comments that have been coming in on social media after this video went viral, as well as the opposition to of Karnataka has been slamming Mallikarjun Kharge for these remarks, for these insensitive remarks against this farmer here.
And also, there's a lot of politics which has begun already, Neha. Why don't we talk about that? Because the BJP is already latched on to this particular statement, and they are questioning not just Mallikarjun Kharge, but the top brass of the Congress party, saying that it's the so-called quote-unquote Shahi mindset, as the BJP is calling it, has been exposed. Take us to the war of words which has now emanated over this statement by Mallikarjun Kharge.
Well, shortly after this incident took place, where the farmer, of course, there was dismissed, and, he was told by Mallikarjun Kharge not to come to him for mere publicity. We're seeing that the opposition in the state of Karnataka, and nationally as well, BJP leaders now have been slamming not just the statement of Mr. Kharge there, but also, in fact, the mindset here, calling out the Congress party, saying that they do not care for farmers, and their anti-farmer attitude, in fact, is quite evident with this one instance.
Why don't you stay with us? We will play out the reactions of the BJP as well, because many reactions are coming in. This has turned into a massive political controversy. But for those of you who are joining us, first of all, listen in to believe what Mallikarjun Kharge said, the genesis of the entire controversy, and then we will take you through the political fallout of this particular statement.
ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ನೀ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಕರೆ ಬಿತ್ತಿದ್ದಿ? 4 ಎಕರೆ. ನಂದು 40 ಎಕರೆ. ನಂದು ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿ. ನನಗೆ ನೀ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅದೇನು 6 ಆಡದವಳು ಮುಂದೆ 3 ಆಡದವಳು ಮುಂದೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಯ್ತು, ಗೊತ್ತದ. ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಬರಬೇಡ. ನನಗೆ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತದ. ಹೆಸರು ಹೋಗ್ಯದ, ಉದ್ದು ಹೋಗ್ಯದ, ತೊಗರಿ ಹೋಗ್ಯದ. ನೀ ಏನು ಸಸ್ಟೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದು, ನಮಗೆ ಸಸ್ಟೇನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟಿಷ್ಟು ಏರಿಯಾದಾಗ ಬಿಚ್ಚಿ ಮೋದಿ ಶಾಕ್ ಹೇಳಿ ತೊಗರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಅದು ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ.
All right, we have Mr. G.S. Prashant of the BJP on the phone line with us. Sir, first of all, what will you say about this statement by Mallikarjun Kharge? Mallikarjun Kharge, when a farmer approaches him, says, don't come here for publicity. Please go and tell the Home Minister, the Prime Minister about your crop loss.
And they're completely anti-poor, anti-farmer, and anti-welfare. The mindset of the Congress is very clear. And they're frustrated that they're out of power from 2014 onwards. And now they're showing it by insulting a poor farmer. And look at the development index where Kharge and his family have held fort for more than 30-40 years. And it stands probably at the lowest in all terms. So therefore, while development has not taken place at all in the constituencies where Kharge and his son have been managing it for 30-40 years now, they have insulted a poor farmer. This shows their mindset. Whereas Kharge himself is being insulted by the Congress president, and as a Congress president, he is being insulted by the Gandhi family. He has to peep in.
So the mindset exposed, that's the allegation coming in from the BJP. Thank you, Mr. Prashant, for joining us. We also have Mr. Pradeep Bhandari of the BJP with us. Mr. Bhandari, thank you for joining us. Will you also echo the statement by your colleague, the BJP, basically saying that the anti-Kisan, the anti-farmer mindset of the Congress has been exposed by the statement?
Well, Rahul Gandhi is an anti-farmer man. Rahul Gandhi hates the andatas of this country, and this is exactly resonated by Mr. Kharge. Whatever Mr. Kharge said is the line of the High Command, because Mr. Kharge has said that High Command will decide. So the statement is of Mr. Kharge, but the words are of Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. And this exposes the mindset of the Congress party that for them, Parivar is first and Kisan and Andata is last. This is why Rahul Gandhi is holidaying in Malaysia rather than visiting Punjab and visiting the flood-affected farmers of Punjab. This further proves that for Rahul...
You are saying, sir, that these statements are vetted by the so-called quote-unquote top brass, the high command of the Congress party. Why don't you stay with us, sir? I'll come back to you for a comment, because we also have a Congress person. We have Mr. Salim Ahmed who joined us on the phone line. Thank you, sir, for joining us. What will you say, sir? BJP says Mallikarjun Kharge's statement exposed the anti-farmer, anti-Kisan mindset of your party.
मैंने सुना है, शर्म आनी चाहिए इनको इस तरह का स्टेटमेंट करते हुए. कहां से कहां लेके जा रहे हो आप राहुल गांधी पे लेके जा रहे हो, कांग्रेस पे लेके आ रहे हो. अरे खड़गे साहब जो है उस इलाके के अनडिस्प्यूटेड लीडर है. वो 50 साल से पूरी ईमानदारी से सारे, सुनिए मेरी बात, फार्मर्स के लिए, किसानों के लिए, नौजवानों के लिए, महिला समाज के सब लोग काम करने वाले. वो कोई आके उनको ज्ञान देगा, एक लड़का आके ज्ञान देगा उसको जो इश्यूज के बारे में, तो उस पर भड़केंगे. लेकिन
आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड, सर. आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन. यू से कोई आके उनको ज्ञान देगा. अगर उनके पास एक फार्मर आ रहा है जो अपनी तकलीफ उनसे बता रहा है, तो क्या आपके हिसाब से ये कहना ठीक है कि आप पब्लिसिटी के लिए आए हैं, मेरा तो और ज्यादा डैमेज हुआ है, ये सही लग रहा है आपको बातें?
वाले जब कांग्रेस फार्मर्स के खिलाफ जो बिल लेके आए थे, कितने दिन सड़क पे संघर्ष किए लोगों ने, आखिर में क्या हुआ? बिल को तो विड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा. सो बीजेपी एंटी फार्मर्स, इट हैज बीन प्रूव्ड.
वो तो आप ठीक है सर, आपने जो बातें बोली अगेंस्ट बीजेपी, ऑल ऑफ दैट.
खड़गे साहब इज अ वेरी सीनियर लीडर एंड ही नोस हियर होल, सारी जिंदगी उन्होंने फार्मर्स के लिए काम किया है. तो इस तरह का कोई लड़का आके कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट को और जो राज्यसभा के डिप्टी अपोजिशन लीडर को
You're justifying these statements. You're saying that Kharge ji ने का बिल्कुल ठीक कहा.
Mallikarjun Kharge is always for the farmers, always for raisers. सारी जिंदगी उन्होंने फार्मर्स के लिए काम किया है.
किया होगा सर, लेकिन सवाल कुछ और था, आपका जवाब कुछ और. But I do thank you for joining us. BJP has also reacted. Multiple reactions coming in, viewers. Let's listen in.
किसानों का अपमान यही कांग्रेस पार्टी की पहचान. कांग्रेस ने हमेशा किसानों को अपमानित किया है, उनके साथ अन्याय किया है. आज खड़गे जी ने इसका एक परिचय दिया. जब एक किसान खड़गे जी के पास पहुंचा और अपना क्रॉप लॉस दिखाने लगा, तो खड़गे जी ने उसे ताना मारते हुए, फटकारते हुए, धिक्कारते हुए कहा कि क्या क्रॉप दिखा रहे हो, ये पब्लिसिटी करने आए हो, मेरा नुकसान तुमसे ज्यादा हुआ है. ये है मानसिकता कांग्रेस की किसानों के प्रति. इन्होंने किसानों को उनका अधिकार कभी नहीं दिया. इन्होंने स्वामीनाथन कमीशन रिपोर्ट को लागू नहीं किया. इन्होंने हमेशा किसानों के अधिकारों पर हनन किया और केवल किसान ही नहीं, ये सेना का भी अपमान करते हैं। और देखिए, बिहार के लोगों को बीडी से तुलना कर दी।
ओके, वी हैव मिस्टर आईपी सिंह ऑफ द समाजवादी पार्टी विद अस। सर, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे? आपके एलाई देखिए क्या कह रहे हैं। मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी का कहना है, जब उनके पास एक फार्मर आते हैं कि आप पब्लिसिटी के लिए मेरे पास मत आइए, मेरा तो आपसे भी ज्यादा डैमेज हुआ है। डू यू जस्टिफाई दी स्टेटमेंट्स, सर? आईपी सिंह जी, आपको आवाज आ रही है हमारी?
श्री खड़गे जी कांग्रेस के वरिष्ठ नेता है, वो राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष हैं और उनका पार्लियामेंट का लंबा इतिहास है और किसानों के प्रति उनका डिवोशन और डेडिकेशन है, वो पूरा देश जानता है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी हरियाली आंसू बहाती है, ये वही भारतीय जनता पार्टी है, ये वही प्रधानमंत्री जो उनकी कैबिनेट है। जब 3 काले कानून किसानों के लिए लाए गए, दिल्ली को चारों तरफ से जाम कर दिया गया, 730 से ज्यादा किसान शहीद हुए। उन किसान परिवारों से आज तक प्रधानमंत्री जी नहीं मिले, ना कृषि मंत्री शिवराज सिंह जाकर मिले। उनके घरों में कैसे चूल्हा जलता है, आज तक बीजेपी ने पूछने का काम नहीं किया है। तो देश को बताने की जरूरत नहीं है कि इंडिया अलायंस और इंडिया गठबंधन है, उसका रवैया कैसा किसानों के प्रति है, बल्कि देश समझ रहा है कि प्रधानमंत्री और उनकी कैबिनेट क्या कर रही है। क्या मजबूरी थी कि प्रधानमंत्री को कल पहली बार 9 बजे से लेकर शाम 6 बजे तक अपने सांसदों के साथ बैठना पड़ा।
आपने अभी भी ये स्टेटमेंट जो मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी ने दी है ना, आपने उसके बारे में अभी भी कुछ नहीं कहा। बने रहिए हमारे साथ। वी ऑल्सो अशोक गौड़ ऑफ द बीजेपी ऑल्सो, उनसे भी एक सवाल ले लेते हैं, देन आई विल कम बैक टू यू। थैंक यू सर फॉर जॉइनिंग अस ऑन टाइम। नाउ व्हाट विल यू से सर अबाउट द स्टेटमेंट ऑफ मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे? द कांग्रेस पार्टी सेज दैट हिज स्टेटमेंट, हिज रिमार्क्स are being twisted. He is a pro-farmer leader. The BJP seems somehow perturbed by that. That is why you are going after a particular line, a particular statement, and twisting it for your political advantage. How do you react to that, first of all?
BJP never twist any statements. As it is, we present it and we make sure that the public get aware of the mindset of the Congress and Congress leaders. Part 1. Part 2. See, Mallikarjun Kharge, if you are so pro-farmer, he has never held in his life the agricultural portfolio. He being a minister for almost he's in politics for more than 5 decades, and he's been a minister for more than 30 years in his political career. Forget about it. Now, the point is very, very, very simple. Any government will have they have state governments. In Karnataka, there is a Congress party. When Kisan Sanman Nidhi was given by the central government 6,000, state government was giving additional 4,000. Why did they stop? And Vidya Nidhi scheme, why did they stop? Why do their ministers do not go to the districts and supply urea in a proper way? Why? Because they are anti-farmer. They do not have an agenda of the farmers, and they don't know how to uplift the farmers. They have made farmers as vote bank in the entire their administrative time. Now, the irrigation projects, is there one irrigation project which Congress can say that, like, we did it from start to end? Whereas you come to the Janata Party or Bharatiya Janata Party, both have commitment towards the farmer, and we are the only people who have showed that we can start the project and complete the project, whether it is irrigation project or infrastructural projects which can benefit my farmers.
So that is right point taken. So that is the allegation coming from almost every BJP spokesperson and everyone from the BJP joining us, saying that the party's mindset, Congress mindset exposed. Pratibha also joining us live on the broadcast. Thank you, sir, for joining us first of all. Pratibha, I'll come to you now. Take us through the war of words which is emanated and now shifted also to social media, because a statement by Mallikarjun Kharge has led to a massive slugfest online as well. Over to you for the same.
Right, Meenakshi. Big controversy being sparked off after that video. Now you have the leaders from the BJP as well as the JDS also are talking about it, and the BJP says that this is one incident in a series of such incidents from the Congress party. They've taken to social media saying insult to farmers who voice their problems. First it was Mallikarjun Kharge. Another, there has been an incident where a threat was issued to the protesting farmers by DK Shivkumar. Then there was an incident of lathi charge on the farmers who asked for water. This was by Siddaramaiah. Then the Minister Shivanand Patil mocking a series of suicides. So this is the injustice that the farmers are facing. Going on to say that that this is the harassment at the hands of the Congress party to farmers who feed the nation, and not just one, there are multiple incidents saying this is the anti-farmer mindset of the Congress party. The JDS has also taken to social media to tag the Congress party saying, is this your respect for farmers? And then mentioning the incident in Ramnagar as well, saying when farmers protested against land acquisition, the Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar behaved like a rowdy and had issued threats. And now the AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge, instead of consoling a farmer who lost his crops, mocked him, saying you only have 4 acres of land. And then he goes on to also mention that after decades in politics, holding powerful posts, becoming Congress's national president and having your son Priyank Kharge as a minister, your party ruling the state, you still don't have the patience to even listen to the farmers in your own district. The compensation is the least to expect. So they've hit out at the Congress party saying this is the anti-farmer mindset of the Congress that has been exposed.
Well, that is obviously the allegation, the attack coming in from the side of the BJP, the war of words escalating. Thank you, Pratibha, for taking us through those posts.